So next one, that's a big one. Okay, so it says the number 9, Gid HaShem. So that's a big one, sciatic nerve. Right, so it says the Torah prohibits eating a Gid HaShem, the sciatic nerve, in both hind thighs of any kosher land animal, domestic or wild. That's it. So we don't eat hind thighs, right? So like from two sides. Even with, we know from it was forbidden for one, but we don't eat from both of them. The difficult process to remove the nerve and the fat surrounding is called nikur, also, right? Nikur, and must be done with a great care by God-fearing skilled expert. In most countries, the hind part, so the behind, of the animal is not eaten at all, thereby entirely avoiding the difficult process of removing the prohibited fats and nerves. Okay. So for example, in the States and I think in Europe also, they do not eat the rear part of the animal. So they just cut and sell to other people, no problem. And other people like it because it's what is it, filet mignon or something, right? That's for them it's the best. For us it is forbidden. So even though technically, so one might think so there is a nerve. There is a fat, and we know where the nerve is. You know where the fat is. So cut a little more, right? Cut like, I don't know, half inch more, right? For sure, it's a meat. So, but since it is a biblical prohibition, so our Rabbi said we're not going to play with fire. So better not to do it. Okay. So practical application. One who purchases meat from must ascertain that the meat is from a kosher animal or fowl, that the animal was ritually slaughtered, that all forbidden fats and Gid HaShem were removed, and that the meat was properly salted. Okay, so let's learn. Okay, so basically, a person comes to the store. So let's say, he moves to the new neighborhood, right? And he's not sure that I'm not sure how is it possible. Okay, so he goes to this store, right, and asks if this meat from kosher or not animal or fowl. I'm not sure. Today, kosher stores, they do not sell not kosher fowl or kosher butcher. They do not sell other things, only kosher meat. Okay, but if you go to non-kosher supermarket, for example, yeah, you would have like packaged meat, but it's packaged, it's double sealed. There is no problem whatsoever, right? But they teach us what questions to ask, right? The animal is richly slaughtered. That's what you have to ask. All forbidden fats and Gid HaShem were removed, or completely removed, meaning they don't sell you rear part, and that the meat was properly salted. Okay. Therefore, it is not sufficient to merely obtain the meat from meat that has proper slaughter supervision. The butcher so itself must be under reliable supervision. Okay. So today, just so we know, today in a butcher store, I cannot say about all of butcher stores, but most of the time in a slaughterhouse they do all of the work and they deliver like clean meat, clean, and everything he does is just cuts whatever they order, and they cut they order like 5 pounds, 6 pounds. And they cut me in these strips, that strips, and that's what they do. They don't do all of these things today, right? And simply no time. You would need like a few extra people. So they do all of this dirty work in the slaughterhouse. Maybe not in the slaughter, but in a processing factory, wherever where they process this meat. One should not purchase meat even from an ostensibly God-fearing butcher, if establishment is not under rabbinic supervision. So if it's no rabbinic supervision, don't buy it. So it's simple, right? because I mean the thing is, so you don't know where like maybe he's God fearing, but maybe one day he's not going to be so much God fearing. But sometimes in a butcher's way I go, they have all of this like packaged, right? It's packaged, and he said, so if you want to buy the whole piece of meat, so it's like a whole piece, like I don't know, like maybe 15-20 pounds. So he's going to sell you the whole meat, so all packaged. There's no problem. He's going to just cut like in front of you. That's it. So in this case, there is no rabbinic supervision needed. But if it's like on individual pieces, like on display without packaging, so without all the stamps, you don't know. Meats and fowl sold at the producers in the producer's sealed plastic wrap, tamper-proof trays, or wrappings may be purchased at any location, such as supermarket, right? Supermarket, in accordance to if accompanied by not removable label from reliable supervision agency, and usually they put label. So if you try to remove, you're going to tear the plastic. Okay, that's what they mean. Since there is always a remote possibility that packaging may be fraudulent or may have tampered with, some punctilious individuals purchase even packaged meat only from from a proper supervised butcher. Okay, so I mean, if you want to go like this, it's some people, that's what they do. They go only to certain stores, only God-fearing people, like owners of the stores, the butcher himself, and plus rabbinical supervision, and so you can sleep calmly, right? So when you buy from this, but even from supermarket, I mean, who's going to play with these things? I'm not. In my mind, like this guy, the delivery guy, and I saw them deliver. The Jewish guy comes, right? He puts the stuff into the freezer and he leaves. That's it. So somebody is going to take this stuff, like a supermarket would do such a thing. I don't know. That's for me, it's a little far-fetched. I mean, that's not so much money. Like how much are they going to make? Like $3 extra, $5 extra. I don't know. Okay, so continue. Number 10. Any questions on what we said about this sciatic nerve, that we don't eat this hind part? So actually, I just want to mention. So I think some Sephardic custom, right? In some Sephardic circles, they have tradition how to remove it from olden days, right? So and they do remove it. And they eat this part. So what to do? And I was like a long time ago, I was invited to such a party, so I did not eat. I did not eat meat at all. So nobody from my family ate the meat. I told them, right? So it's like we ate chicken, no problem. But meat, since it's possible, for them there is no problem. And even though they claim that they have tradition, so we don't have tradition. We don't eat it, so we don't. Okay. So I mean, don't tell them, but they have tradition to rely on. We don't, so we don't need it. Eat chicken. It was a long time ago. A long time ago.